Good morning, kindergartners. Today we are going to make the page for our alphabet book. We are going to do the letter H. Do you know any other animal that begins with an H? Why don't you tell your mom or dad, whoever's watching this with you, see if you can guess one. Well, I'm guessing some of you guessed a horse, but we are not doing a horse. We are doing an animal called a hedgehog. This is what the project is going to look like when we're done. The hedgehog, fun fact at the bottom, says the hedgehog protects itself by rolling up into a ball. His spines protect him from his enemies. The papers you're going to need are in the envelope that you received in your packet. And these are some of the papers. Another great thing to have is a tray. You could also use a piece of foil to put glue on. The best glue to use is white glue and a glue tip. If you don't have those, you can still use a glue stick. I'm going to put the glue right here on my glue tray, and I've got my glue tip ready. I need my scissors. I'm going to take off all my pieces from my paper, and I'm going to start by putting 4 glue dots in the corner of the H. Glue that in the upper right-hand corner. My paper is in a vertical position, not horizontal. I'm going to add glue dots for the words at the bottom, and you can glue those to the bottom of your paper. Now you are ready to go. The first paper we're going to use is the large brown rectangle. It's very handy to have a bowl or a plate for you to cut all your trash into. We're going to do a 4-corner cut for his body, so cut all 4 corners of your brown rectangle and then come back and magic cut all those points. Now you're going to glue the rectangle in a horizontal position in the middle of your paper. Turn that over and glue it right in the middle. The next piece that you will need is your large tan rectangle for his head. Okay, this is going to be an unusual way. We haven't cut anything like this before. I'm moving my tray back over so I can put the trash in it. So the first thing you're going to do is a house cut, but it's going to be kind of a funny house cut because you're going to cut 2 corners like that. So you've got a point here. We're going to trim off, magic cut these 2 sides, and now we have his head. You're going to turn it upside down to glue it towards the bottom of his face. So I am going to put glue dots in the corners, turn it over, and glue it down here for his face. The next piece I am going to use is my other tan rectangle. This is going to be his ears. You're going to fold this in half, and you are going to only cut the top 2 corners. It doesn't matter which side, folded or not. Then you're going to magic cut those corners, open it up, and cut it on the fold if it's still together. Now we're going to be gluing these at the top of his head, and we're going to add glue dots, and I want you to slide it underneath so it's under the head at each corner. Okay, the next paper you're going to use is the yellow rectangle. These are going to be for his eyes. You're going to fold this in half, and we're going to cut all 4 corners, and and magic cut that. I know I'm going fast, but you can watch this video many times to help you remember how to do this project. That is the nice thing about having this on YouTube. I'm going to cut that apart because it was together, and then I'm going to glue his eyes where his eyes should be with some glue dots. Okay, now you have two black rectangles left. You have one that's a rectangle and one that looks closer to a square. You are going to be using the black rectangle, and we're going to fold this in half. This is going to be for his eyes. And we're going to magic cut all four corners. And then magic cut it. So hopefully it looks kind of like an oval. When you take it apart, if it's still together, you can cut it apart. And then you're going to glue these at the bottom of the yellow eye parts. Oops. Okay, and the last piece you're going to use is the black square, and this is for his nose. You're going to cut all four corners and magic cut that, all those little points. Okay, we're going to put some glue on it and glue it at the bottom where his nose is. I forgot to tell you that you are also going to need crayons. For this project, you will need a green crayon, and you will need a black crayon and a brown crayon. Actually, we don't need the black, we just need the brown. So this is kind of fun. You're going to give your hedgehog his spines, and you're going to start on the body and just draw lines that are going all over his body, and can be long lines and short lines. Then you're going to take the green and you're going to make tufts of grass around your hedgehog, and he should look fantastic. Now, the last thing you're going to do is write your name on the back of your paper and let it dry someplace in your house. I hope you enjoyed our video. See you later. Bye.